The Rise of the Beast movie was able to make back its budget. Profit-wise, I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, it brought Truck Scourge back into the minds of fans, me included. Don't get me wrong, the movie design is nice, but I personally prefer the 2001 Robots in Disguise version of him, even though it's a lazy repaint. But it's a damn good lazy repaint. So when Legacy unveiled a new G2 Laser Prime, I knew it was inevitable. Starting this review off with the deco, it's obviously a Nemesis Prime, but it's not accurate to the source material. This wouldn't have bothered people, but the War for Cybertron trilogy normalized cartoon accuracy in terms of color palette, so this came out of nowhere. It's not a deal breaker for me, but others will find issue with that. Just thought I'd put it out there. But in terms of what we have right now, I do like how the pink clear plastic goes nice with the black, grey, and metallic teal. It's a nice bright color that's not overpowering. The shoulder pads with missile pods are nice and tall, with the flaps opening up to reveal unpainted missiles. With how much paint is applied here and on the trailer, which I will show later, it's understandable why they're not painted. It's mostly hidden, after all. And the head. It looks beautiful. The metallic teal and silver makes the head easily stand out from the rest of the body, even with the pink. And those glowing eyes due to light piping. Look at that. It makes him feel alive due to the fact that my monitor is shining light right into it. It is great. As it is a prime, you do have the matrix of leadership stored in the chest, as you'd expect. You can open it up and attempt to get it out. It's a bit... there we go. It might take a while, but as you can see, it's a tad low effort. Clearly not the main priority for the designers, which I understand as I see it as a leftover from the regular release Laser Prime toy. And the legs are slightly modified Earthrise Prime. They are serviceable to the toy, contain some nice mechanical detailing in paint, hollow back legs for those interested or are annoyed by it. Personally, they don't bother me. Arm assembly does look rough. Due to transformation, the shoulders needed to be smaller, as you can see right over here, giving him a malnourished look. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it doesn't look right. The pads help hide this fact from the front, and front only, as a side profile displays the scrawny nature of his arms. It feels like he's hiding his insecurities by overcompensating with these pads, because, you know, they have missiles. You can work around it, as this bit right over here does help hide it in dynamic poses if you know what you're doing in terms of angling him. The poses, something like this, for example. But doing a bit more, and not only will you hide the head, but it will show off the shoulders. And speaking of poses, you get a wide range of movement in the legs due to the retool and reuse of the excellent Earthrise Prime. There will be dethroned very soon. You also get the waist swivel, standard with most modern Transformers. The arms are limited to this much in terms of rotations due to the shoulder pads, as they are now two separate parts instead of just one combined together, which in my opinion does make a much cleaner truck mode, but we'll get to that later. But it's not really that bad, and the arms are still quite good. You got wrist swivel. It's more so line of sight with the head that you have to worry about if you want to do more dynamic poses. Pair it with the sword and whatever this is. I heard some people say it's an axe, I use it as a shield, and you can have him square up with your other Nemesis Primes. Who wins in this fight? I don't know. Probably the guy with the bigger weapon. Anyways, these weapons can also combine. All you have to do is just pluck them all out, like so, and just leave him to do that, I guess. And then just simply plug them in together to create this. It looks weird. I don't like this combination. at all. The final accessory is this trailer turned battle station. Not heavily armed like the original, but not defenseless. You can rotate the tower, you can also pluck out the turret if it doesn't just pluck out the entire assembly, which you now have to just disassemble and just plug it back in. Okay, back to the turret. It looks alright, but you can plug it into Scourge right over here to give him a gun. It might or might not work depending on your taste. Final thing that I have to say about it is this thing that's useless and places to store the weapons. As you notice, got this tab right over here lines up with these, and so you can just slot these in. And for the sword, there was like these two very wide tabs, these slots right over here, and then just plug them in for weapon storage. Very nice. But that's all I have on this thing. I really don't know what else to say about it. So onto the truck. The transformation has steps you don't expect, the folding of the chest being the main aspect, because that's it right over there. Just reveal it by opening these up. It's quite compact, reminds me of Earthrise Prime. It's complex but not difficult. The legs are the exact opposite, stupidly simple. If it works was probably the design philosophy, which I guess I'm alright with. But I am digging the truck mode. The large amount of metallic paint used for the grille and bumper, the teal streaks on the bonnet and bed of the truck, the pink windows, vehicle only details like the step ladder and this door that you can sort of make out right over here. It's just a good truck with an excellent color scheme. My only problem are the fuel tanks that collapse when holding it. A problem that Earthrise Prime also have. I wish it could lock in somehow, but it somehow feels a bit incomplete. Storing the weapons on him doesn't really help, but you can do that. The tabs right over here line up to this, so just tap them in like so, and the sword goes at the bottom. These tabs right over here, lock them in. But I am a bit worried because it looks like the sword is being bent. A bit worrying. But yeah, you can store the weapons on the truck as well. Lots of grievers can be found that don't look out of place on an industrial trailer, like these piping, whatever this is, venting, these standing things, I don't know, grates, access points for the tanker, all this mechanical detailing on the tanker itself. It's all really beautiful in an interesting way. The metallic silver also is just lush. I mean, look at that. There's just so much on display that this would have taken up a lot of the paint budget. But hooking it up to the truck really completes the look. Like, they were somehow designed to be together. What a shocker right there. Seeing this, I can't help but smile. I don't know why, but having the trailer on the truck, it just feels right. With the trailer attached, there is quite a lot of movement right here, and you can even jackknife him for realism, I guess. I don't know. I just really like this. With how much I've been praising this thing, I think you already know my answer. This thing is worthy of the leader class price tag. The trailer actually looks complete, unlike Earthrise. The bot has good posability and transformation, great colors. It helps I got it for 85 SGD, almost $20 cheaper than regular leader pricing. If the lack of armaments does disappoint you, upgrade kits are available. But maybe don't go for the DNA kit. For some reason that feels half-assed. You can clearly see the DNA designers were forcing the trailer to be something it's not, like being a cannon. This thing wasn't designed to be a cannon or a wearable cape. It was designed to be a trailer and base, and that's it. You can't jerry-rig it to be something that it's not, unless you purposefully design it to be it. Like how this will definitely be Armada Red Alert or Cybertron Red Alert, I forgot which one. Yeah, Armada Red Alert at some point in time, because it was designed to be him. Anyways, that's all for me. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.